It's Out Games here. Welcome back for another sneak peek at Rimworld. It's a green-lit game where you pretty much create a colony because you've crash landed on a planet. Let's get straight into it. I'll show you what it looks like. New colonies. These are like your difficult ratings. Got chill, Cassidy, which is a little bit harder than normal. If you want to pause it, you can do. Read the description. Good for first games, a little bit harder than a sister. This is a peaceful game mode. Very random acts and really tough. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the basic just to show you what it's like. Actually, let's do this second. This is where you choose your people. You got your middle, first name, middle name, last name, but when you name your characters, the name you will see is this one as theirs. So put Gary, keep that one as Grey, and keep that one as Fritz. They all get their own attribute points. So some of them, so if you've got that he's really good at that, he can't research, he's not very sociable, and he doesn't do medicine. Traits, smells bad. Smell bad even. Article, lunge. Ready? Click advance, you can change the size of your world. We're going to go for the small one just for quickness. See, the smaller the world, the how better your game will run. So what happens is you crash land onto the planet, which you'll see in a second when this is finished generating. There we go, gives you a little bit of a backstory. Excuse me, just having a bit of drink. 3 of you awaken in an abandoned planet. Bloody, unknown Rimworld. So there you go. Crash land. It's all stuff you can find. So Gary, which I think is actually a girl, so these are your people. We zoom in a little bit more. Grey to equip Lily Enfield, Gary to equip a pistol. Fritz, what's your gun? Can equip this one. And all these things with little X's on, you have to unhighlight because they won't pick up anything with a red cross on it. That makes sense? I hope it does, because I'm not going to explain it again. Alright. This is Rimworld. You untick this, basically. Right, so if we zoom out, zoom right out. So this is the planet. So it depends on how big you made the world. Depends on what happens in it. So if you're smart enough, I say smart enough, but you don't really need to be that smart. You can build. Just like here, these are like resources you can build off of these. So if we go to orders, get them to mine it, but at the moment we want to build a structure so they can live in it. Not enough wood, we want wooden walls. Build it there. It's not out far enough, is it? Well, if we do that, build it for there, put door in here, and give them the stockpile dumps, places where they're going to put their stockpile in, just so it's not out in the wilderness. Got dumping stockpiles, so stuff you don't really want, and dump it outside. Get growing areas. What shall I put here? In that area we will grow potatoes. Yeah, we'll grow potatoes in there. Right, so these are really interesting. Steam geysers, so they'll give you power. Steam will blow out of it, and you have to get enough metal to put over that. I'll show you. Go to power. We'll go to power. Geothermal generator. So we can put that over there, and it will give us power for quite a long time. Zones orders. So we want them to mine these resources. Probably want them to mine that and that, just so we've got a little bit of a building area here. So when you get attacked, and you will get attacked by randoms, people just show up and attack you. There's some more. There you go. They can then collect those. I'm quickly explaining what happens. I mean, I might be going a bit fast, as this is just a sneak peek. You got rodents on the planet with boom rats, which you can kill and then cook. Got these here, you can collect. Right, so they're building the walls for us, so they're collecting the wood. Chop trees. Hello? There's quite a lot of trees here. So if we click and drag, we can then select all those trees to be cut down. So when they run out of wood or stockpiled, like stuff that's over here, they'll then take a while and then cut down those trees. Your structure will need flooring, so we want to go into flooring. Because we haven't got much, we're going to put a wooden floor in. There we go. Put it in there as well. They feel more comfortable with a proper floor, otherwise their mood will start going down. We also do need to build a bed for them to sleep in, otherwise they'll get grumpy. So put one there, one there, and one there. Give them a bit of space. We've only got 3 people at the moment, but we will obviously get more. What happens is people come in, you have to make a bed for, and you get a prisoner basically. What I'm going to do is speed up this process. Yeah, you can build a room, separate room where you can just use one of the other beds, just normal beds. You can set up prisoner room, and you can get your people to eventually keep talking to them. You can feed them. Eventually they'll end up joining you. So once you've got all your basics down, you can build in the power. So you've got solar generators, geothermal. 2 of them are sleeping. That person may just fall over. I think they're playing with, playing with the plants. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. And we just put those into play. You got turrets there for security. So if you do get any raiders, we'll put it there. Now electrical current runs all the way through that wall, so you can just attach things to it. So we can do miscellaneous, do one of them, one of them. Yeah, as I was saying. Later on, you got communications. Don't really need to do it later on, but you have to get the resources and stuff. You can build one of those, plop it there, and then you can trade with ships that fly over the top. Being the massive plot hole that this is, you can't contact your own colony to make them pick you up or something like that. Obviously try and speed through this. We're going to see him fall over. Gary, which I think's a girl. Right, so we've got that going. Go to power. We'll build a solar generator. Stick it there. And there. See if they can scrounge enough wood to do that. Right, we've got that. We're all going to place another zone down next to that one. And we're going to put... These are things you can put in there. Potatoes, which we've got. Strawberries, which we're going to do. Roses, I'm not quite sure what that's for. Daylilies. Dandelions and oak trees. So you can actually plant trees. If your world is getting pretty scarce. Pause the game. So far has begun. Pretty much we've lost all power. We're not going to get any power. Thank you. Right, so over here you can see, let me just escape that, escape. 50 materials missing, which they're still building a bunch of this. So eventually they'll get around to it. Trying to keep this short and sweet, but sneak peeks. We'll go for like 15. Yeah, 15 will be good enough. We've got a turret there, but if we get attacked, we're not going to have time to defend ourselves. So not a lot will happen. Occasionally you'll get stuff land on your planet, just like all these bits. Eventually your guys will go and pick those up, but, you know. Let's pause that. A group of people, surgeons from small town are visiting the colony. You can jump to their location. Look, these are casters friendly. They do walk around with weapons, so gear. That one hasn't got any weapons, but that one you can see he's got a gun, pistol, armor vest, which you can make later on. When I say later on, it's like much later on. I'll continue. Overview. This is all your tasks. You can get your people to hunt. You can just click all of these. Most of them they don't do much. So when you're creating, you're trying to get people that can do literally everything. But obviously they'll get better over time at doing those things. So factions, you can see who's in the area. These people we're actually on good terms with because we've got 9. 38. And these ones are hostile, not hostile. So when they come surgeon, which are those guys, if we had the capacity, we could arrest them. I mean, if anybody wants to see more of this, I'm be quite happy to record some more. But until then, just watch this for a little bit. Guys, just outside. Right, for our power, we can build batteries so we can keep, you know, storage. Oh, we'll pause. Add that, 2, 3, 4, 5 gens. And after that, we'll build. Put that there. Power conduit, so we'll run it from the building to there, just so we've got that. You have to detect the cluster of cargo pods. So this is what I mean. Things like that's a good plot of land, which because we've only chosen a small settlement, it's going to land right near us. Let's play that while we've got time. We'll see their moods will change. They need meal sources. So for that we got to build miscellaneous night. There we go. Butchering table and cooking stove. We use that from. Rotate that. We'll just put it against the wall, so use up any power that's nearby. None of our people is. There they are. Because we've got this filled up, plugged in, it's now filling up our batteries. It does last quite a long time, so I don't know whether you'd like, you know, just connect batteries to that and then run off those batteries. The way I've got it, obviously, it's everything will be running off these batteries and the solar because they're connected to this wall. As my people are speeding through this, right, they've done that. They just need to do the flooring. Yeah, and I'll take everything they collected, because we placed this down stockpile. You can choose... Right. I can't do that in a minute. They've been here for a little while and they want to name the place, their little town. We can name it Jamestown, or we can call it... Algame... Sneak Peek Town. Pow! How'd you like that? What were we doing before? So, storage stockpile. As I was saying, you can go through here and you can highlight, so you can click all this. So anything you don't really want to put in there is corpses, like buried corpses, human corpses, that's just, you don't want that. Animal corpses you can put in there. Mechanoids, because later on in the game you'll get other things crash. Chunks. Rock chunks, slag. You want those for later on. As we've been waffling, they've just been cracking away. So look at that power generator, let me get that out. Pause the game to answer that message. Another cluster of cargo pods, jump to that. Oh, look at berries. Click those so they'll collect those in due time. You can make it so, as I was saying before about making them do specific tasks, we unclicked all of those and made him just a gatherer. It's here somewhere. Hauling, that's it. If we made him just a hauler, he'd just go around collecting things. Let it continue. Oh, we've overrun a little bit. Speeding up. Obviously, you can enclose this all these animals. Boom rats and the squirrels, they'll come over and actually eat all this food. And you can click on them like this and get them to haul the potatoes out. So I'll pick up as many as he can. So and he'll go back to the job. You're the collector. That's the food. Prioritise. Yeah, one last thing. When you got all this kind of food going in your cooking thing here, so this is not really explained throughout any playthrough that I've seen. Click bill, add bill, cook simple meals, go to configuration, do X amount, do until, do forever. That's just search radius. So we'll do that. We'll tick all those. So we do vegetarian meals and we do meat meals. We close that, do forever. Because there's only 3 of us, we'll do 6, so we've got one for each day. All we have to do is click off of that, and someone will actually cook 6 meals every day until, you know, they've got 6 meals to go. See that dude's doing it there. Coming up 4, 5, 6. No trade capacity because we haven't built our trade thing yet. But our guns online, you can get that to shoot. Nothing's in range. Let's wait for a second. Ah, crap. It's auto saving. Okay. And that's sneak peek. If you want me to do anything else, just mention it. If you want me to play any more of this, just mention it, as always. And thank you for watching. This is Alb Games, signing out. Bye!